Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the second-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Rojas. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to run the option. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down here for this offense. Heading left after the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, and you have to spread this defense out to try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Touchdown, Irish. This quarterback on fire today. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field, it's Rojas. Quick throw over the middle. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's tackled after the catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Here's the second down play. He's past the marker and still going. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll run the option. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Finding some room at the 25. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Conference championship pressure, they just climbed away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snags the quick throw. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quick throw caught on the left side. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football, and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Notre Dame. No chance to catch it.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pour a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Rojas. Trying to extend the play. I tried to buy time, couldn't find anybody. He'll just tuck it and go down.
You know, once you leave the pocket, you're a fish in shark-infested waters for this defense, and they got to him in a hurry there.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made near the 45. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll run it to the left. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a blitz look here from the defense. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Location the tight end is complete. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a 1st down in the red area? Beautiful play.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offense. And they get set now to try the PAT. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So about 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The shovel pass complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the Wolverines pick up enough for a 1st down here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great complement to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Single back takes the handoff. Will he score here? Touchdown, Irish. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Rojas. He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with
touchdown, Notre Dame. This passing game is on fire today. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They're going to run it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Rojas. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Takes the toss, testing the right side here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
He's got room looking for the end zone. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They're going to run the option. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's going to hand this off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short pass finds the tight end. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Testing the right side here. Tackled after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Now I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. The linebacker shifting around now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. In the clear at the 25. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Dropping back, it's Rojas. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple of minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
That's a big game. The offense is threatening now. Slot the ball at the 22. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. Looking right. This one caught.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is You wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Finding some room at the 25. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control. We can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And the offense will just take a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.